Good morning, race fans.
Good morning.
All right, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Fabulous, wonderful. It is good to see you all out there today. I'm going to start today just a little bit differently than I normally do. So, if there's anybody that's never been here before, you don't have to raise your hand or anything, but if you've not been here before, if this is your first time, I wanted to let you know that you are so very welcome here, and we are so glad that you are here. Yes, you can applaud. And what you're going to find out, if you've never been here before, is we're a little different. Right? And we love everybody. We accept everybody. And so I just want to give us an opportunity today to just to open our hearts. And the song that I'm going to start it, and you'll get to join me later, is written by a friend of ours, Ginger Curry, from down in Bloomington. And on Tuesday evenings, the last two Tuesday evenings, Sally has been doing this wonderful workshop class event with us, where she's using music that has been healing for her, and she shares it with us. And this is the first one that she did with us, and we've done it she started each session so far with this song. And so I wanted to bring it out of that little room and bring it into this big room with everybody else, as we can open our hearts to receive today. I am open to the living Spirit of truth. I am open, my heart is open to the living Spirit of truth. I am open, my heart is open to love. I am open, my heart is open. I am open, to the living Spirit of truth. I am open, my heart is open to the living Spirit of truth. I am open, my heart is open to love. I am open, my heart is open. Sing along with this. I am open to the living Spirit of truth. I am open, my heart is open to the living Spirit of truth. I am open, my heart is open to love. I am open, my heart is open. I am open, my heart is open. All right, everybody feel open? All right, everybody feel welcome? All righty. Now I'm going to invite you to go ahead and Stand up as you are able. Here we go. Yeah, clap. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 I'm in the right place. My soul is welcome here. I am just where my soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place. My soul is welcome here. I am just what my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here.
Before you sit down, welcome the person behind you, in front of you, to the left or to the right of you.
Above you, below you.
Behold the Christ in each of you. Are we on here? Yeah. Love you. Welcome all to Unity of Indianapolis. You can have a seat. This is a spiritual community being built by love. No matter who you are or where you are from, know you are welcomed here. At this time, we'll light the Christ candle. Very symbolic time in the service. And as we light this candle, we honor the divine light within each of us. We recognize that this light is the presence of God, guiding us in wisdom, love, and peace. Today we affirm that the Christ light shines brightly in our hearts and in our world. Join me in affirming our statement of truth. There is only one presence and one power in my life and in my life, God the good, omnipotent.
One God, one mind, one power for good. 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 So let us sing, let us sing, let us tell the world this wonderful thing. There's a power flowing through me and through you, as much as we believe that it is true, that there is one God, one mind, one
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Dena Elbracht, one of the prayer chaplains here at Unity, and I'd like to take a few moments to lead us in prayer. Let's take some time to relax and breathe into the silence. If you're comfortable, you can close your eyes or direct your gaze downward. Divine Spirit, today we remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice for our country and loved ones who have made their transition. Surrounded by divine love, we honor the memories and the sacred moments we shared together. In this moment, there is gratitude for the presence of these beloved souls in our lives. Allowing peace to fill our minds, we release any pain or loss. We are comforted, knowing that although our journeys may no longer be on the same path, the path we now walk is filled with opportunities and experiences we have yet to explore. Let's take a few moments to remember those in need of prayer. I invite those online to type into the chat the names of those who need support. And for those here in the room, you may say the name aloud or silently. May our thoughts turn to the times of joy, laughter, and love we experienced with our loved ones. Keeping hope alive, we continue the journey, knowing that we are never alone. The comforting Christ Spirit within each of us lifts us through the difficult times and into the moments of beauty we are favored to create. Amen.
Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. You have all you need, it's all inside of you. Just close your eyes and breathe and know that you are safe. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Float into the mystery.
Each Sunday we read from the Daily Word, and many of you may agree as you read the Daily Word that it seems like it speaks directly to you. Today spoke directly to me as the Word is comforted. Secure in the love of the divine, I am comforted. Taking time to remember my loved ones who have passed and envisioning them alive in God brings me comfort and softens the edges of my sadness. When those who care about me reach out to offer me solace, I accept it as the love of God flowing through them. When I remember the good times spent with my loved ones, my heart feels lighter as smiles cross my lips. These tender moments remind me that God is always within me, even in times of grief. I need not shrink from the pain of loss or busy myself to avoid feeling it. Instead, I lean into the comforting love of God to see through it. This love lifts me and soothes my aching heart. The power of God within gives me strength to persevere with courage and fortitude. As a mother comforts her child, so I will comfort you. You shall be comforted in Jerusalem. Isaiah chapter 66, verse 13.
What do I do if I'm not chasing anything? What do I do if I've got everything that I need? It's a question that no one's prepared me to answer. Where do I go if I'm right where I'm supposed to be? Where do I go if wherever I am home? It's a question I'm presently waiting to answer. If the usual way doesn't work for me now, that's a void I know nothing about. What if the race is over and we all automatically win? What if the game has ended long before it even begins? What if the test has been taken and we're all passing again and again? If the race is over, what then? What do I say if it's all perfect anyway? What do I say if I'm not here to change anyone? It's a question I truly don't know how to answer. How do I live if my life is eternity? How do I live if I'm no longer afraid to die? It's a mystery, no one can give me an answer. If the usual way doesn't work anymore, there's no map for what life has in store. What if the race is over and we all automatically win? What if the game has ended long before it even begins? What if the test has been taken? We're all passing again and again. If the race is over, what then? What is the purpose of time here on earth? How do I now define my death and birth? For that matter, what is my life really worth in the end? What's mine to give and what's mine to receive? Whom do I worship? What do I believe? Seems every answer comes right back to me in the end. And what if the race is over and we all automatically win? What if the game has ended long before it even begins? What if the test has been taken and we're all passing again and again? If the race is over and we're all born victorious, if the race is over, What then? Thank you. So many questions. So many questions. What if the race is over? What if there's nothing to chase, nothing to prove, nothing to win? What if? What do I do if I'm not chasing anything? What do I do if I've got everything that I need? Where do I go if I'm right where I'm supposed to be? What do I say if it's all perfect anyway? What do I say if I'm not here to change anyone? How do I live if my life is eternity? How do I live if I'm no longer afraid to die? These questions in Daniel Naaman's song that I just sang, I ask these questions, right? I think we all do at some point. So why do we ask these questions? Here at Unity, we learn and we say that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, right? All the time. So what is this human experience? We talk about being the spiritual beings. What is this human experience that we're having? The human experience means living life in a physical body with thoughts, emotions, challenges, while remembering our true nature is spiritual. It's the journey of expressing our divine essence in everyday life. Everyday life and everyday life. So why does life feel like a race, right? It's also often been called the rat race, living the rat race. We're climbing the corporate ladder. Life is a battle. Life is a battlefield. Oh, sorry. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Or when I was younger, I thought people were saying it's a dog-eat-dog world. I kind of like a dog-eat-dog world. But a dog-eat-dog world. And may the best man win. How patriarchal is that? So if life isn't a race, why does it feel like one? Why are there so many metaphors about it? Well, all we have to do is look around everywhere. Reality TV. We have The Voice, competition. America's Got Talent, competition. Sports. I don't know what high voice today. Sports. There we go. But you have sports from professional sports to college sports to high school sports, Little League. And then even beyond that, marching band is a competition. Show choir is a competition. Miss America, competition. Mr. Universe, competition. Practically everything is a competition. This message is being put out there that you must be better than everyone else to be successful, right? You have to be the smartest, the strongest, the fastest, the richest, the best looking. Some equate being the best with success. So the past few weeks on Monday evenings, We've been reading the book Unity and World Religions by Reverend John Paul Roach. And this past Monday, we were talking about unity and Buddhism. And there was this quote from Buddhism in the book that stuck out to me. The great way is not difficult for those who have no preferences. When love and hate are both absent, everything becomes clear and undisguised. Make the smallest distinction, however, and heaven and earth are set infinitely apart. If you wish to see the truth, then hold no opinions for or against anything. To set up what you like against what you dislike is the disease of the mind. The moment we divide life into winning and losing, good and bad, worthy, unworthy, successful and failure, the race begins. When the deep meaning of things is not understood, the mind's essential peace is disturbed to no avail. Do not search for the truth, only cease to cherish opinions. This is what unity would call divine order. It's not passive resignation to what's going on. It's not pretending that suffering does not exist, but recognizing that peace begins when we stop fighting life internally. So I asked a whole bunch of questions earlier. I'm going to go through those again, reframing them just a little bit. So what do I do if I'm not chasing anything? We use the law of attraction. I stop striving and start aligning, attracting what I am, not pursuing or reaching out for. If you're always chasing after something, you're always chasing after something. You're not gonna catch it. That carrot is gonna stay right here. Okay? So stop chasing, start attracting, aligning, attracting. What do I do if I've got everything that I need? Jesus taught us, consider the lilies of the field, right? They're given everything. Prosperity consciousness. I trust the abundance that is already present. I rest in enoughness. I like that. Rest in enoughness. Where do I go if I'm right where I'm supposed to be? It's divine order. I'm in the right place at the right time. We just sang that. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And when you accept that you're in the right place at the right time and stop fighting it, then you can bloom where you're at. You're not waiting for the perfect soil to be in, that perfect place. Bloom where you are. Where do I go if wherever I am home? Jesus taught us the kingdom of heaven is here. It's within you. Home is not a location. Home is a consciousness. You can be at home anywhere. What do I say if it's all perfect anyway? Unity principle number 2 says human beings are innately good because they are connected to and an expression of the Spirit. So we're a part of the divine. So what we do is good. What we do is perfect. But what if it's not looking like it's perfect? That's hard to think that it's perfect. Trust the unfolding. Even the mess may be a part of the masterpiece. What do I say if I'm not here to change anyone? Be the change, right? Be the change you wish to see in the world. Transformation begins with presence, not persuasion. If you want things to change, you can't force it to. You can't persuade it to, but you can change it possibly by changing your own thought. Maybe we're not here to defeat one another. Maybe we're here to awaken together. Again, from Buddhism and other traditions teach that we do not awaken alone. So we have Buddha, the awakening, Dharma, the truth and the teaching, and Sangha, which is the spiritual community. In unity, we speak of spirit, mind, and body, right? Spirit, our divine nature; mind, consciousness and understanding; body, the living truth in the world. So we do, but we also have a Sangha. We have a Sangha here. We have a community that we live in, that we express our spirituality with these like-minded people. But we also don't do that alone. We do that out in the world as well. So maybe life is not a competition after all. Maybe it's simply cooperation. Maybe the point is not to beat one another, but to belong with one another. Competition asks, how do I win? Love asks, how do we heal? The race asks, who finished first? Awakening asks, who did you help along the way? In Buddha's enlightening, once he was enlightened, people tried to unenlighten him. There's the story where people were shooting arrows at him. Before the arrows could reach to him, they turned to flowers. Well, see, these were arrows, and we shoot these arrows. People shoot these arrows at us. These are arrows of judgment, outrage, blame, comparison, and division. Social media rewards those arrows. Politics rewards those arrows. Religion sometimes rewards those arrows. But spiritual awakening, what we do here, asks something different. What if we stopped throwing arrows? What if we just turned those arrows into flowers? What if instead of reacting with hate, we responded with presence? Instead of needing to win, we sought understanding. Instead of hardening ourselves, we softened. Tomorrow night, in our Monday night book study class, we'll be talking about Taoism. And here is a quote from Lao Tzu from the Tao Te Ching. We are born gentle and weak. At death, we are hard and stiff. Green plants are tender and filled with sap. When they die, they are withered and dry. Thus it is said, the stiff and unbending are the disciples of death. The gentle and the yielding are the disciples of life. Flowers do not fight for their right to bloom. They simply bloom. And isn't that what we want to do? We just want to bloom. This is what everyone wants to do. Our brown, black, yellow, red friends want to bloom. They don't want to fight for their existence. Our rainbow people just want to bloom. They don't want to have to fight for their existence. This month we've talked a little bit about the power of power, or the power of dominion. And this is not domination over others. This is our mastery over fear and reaction. So when our power of dominion is misused and is being used to dominate others, there's a race. when our power of power is used to master ourselves, to master our fear, there is no race. Our destiny is, this is a quote by Thomas S. Monson, our destiny is determined by our own decisions and our willingness to act upon them. Accomplishment comes only through decision followed by positive action. So let's not confuse success confuse success with accomplishment. There's a difference. Recovering from an addiction is an accomplishment. It is a huge, wonderful accomplishment. Staying sober is success. Spiritual awakening is an accomplishment. Staying awake is success. There's a wonderful Buddhist saying, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. You see, once you've awakened spiritually, stay awake as you go back out into the world to do the things. Just remember, washing dishes, you can stay awake. You can stay awake while ironing. You can stay awake while mowing the lawn. You can stay awake at work, at your job. Now, sometimes we come here on Sunday and we think, gosh, I've heard this lesson before. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. Yes, God is within me. I'm a child of God. I'm worthy. It's like, I've learned these. The race is over. Now what? Get to it. We live these lessons. We go out these doors. We live these lessons. We share these lessons. We become successful in living our spirit-led lives. In 12-step groups, once you become sober, once you make it through that 12th step, you're not done. You don't stop. You help somebody else. You become a mentor. You keep going. So as I mentioned before, we have our power of power, the power of dominion. And dominion is supreme authority or sovereignty. As a perfect child of God, we are born to complete dominion, not domination. Dominion is inner consciousness attained through mind discipline and spiritual practice. So when you want to change the world, you change your mind. You change the way you look at it. You change the way you think. And perhaps when we do that, then we start to understand and we can see the masterpiece beyond the mess. Some say the world is broken. The system is broken, and there's nothing that can be done. Or you can say, you know what? I prayed to God. Done. Throw your hands up. Done. God, do it. Yes, we release things to God, but that does not mean just throwing our hands in the air, right? We give it to God, and then we take the steps. We take the steps toward change. I'm going to use a stool here, a demonstration. So, things in the world exist. There's love, there's fear, there's hate, there's peace, okay? So on one side of this chair, let's say this is love and peace, this is hate and fear, right? And right now, it's balanced. But just the tiniest little bit can shift it one way or the other. So if we start to listen to the hate and the fear, this stool is going to fall this way, and we're going to be stuck in fear. Okay? Same goes the other way. If we focus in on the love and the peace, we can tip that balance over toward love and peace to where we're grounded in love and peace, right? So I invite us to be the breeze that can push that over towards love. In these times where things seem to be hopeless, help the balance by being the hope, by being the change, by shining your light. Our world is massive. It is huge. News in the media is overwhelming. Division is loud. Fear is loud. I know it's hard. I get caught up in all of it. I get caught up in the what ifs. The ugly is so big right now, and it's scary. Many times in my life, segments of the poem Desiderata show up, and I share parts of this with you all the time. And right now, there's this little bit of wisdom from Desiderata that is in my head, which is whether or not it is clear to you. No doubt, the universe is unfolding as it should. That's the hard part, as it should. Not the way I think it should, but as it actually should. And it's hard to see that. Divine order may not look great right now. The world seems bleak. But perhaps our calling is not to become warriors, but perhaps our calling is to be gardeners. Plant peace, grow compassion, turn arrows into flowers. When we feel the wind pushing us away from our spirituality, we need to center and remind ourselves of our truth. So I would like to take a moment right now to do that. We're going to center ourselves into the knowing of our truth. So go ahead and with your feet flat on the floor, close your eyes or lower your gaze if you want to. This meditation is going to be a song. All right. So allow these words written by Karen Drucker. Let them wash over you. Let them sink in to your heart, to your mind, into your knowing. Take a deep breath in. Let that out. Let's take another deep breath in. One more big deep breath in. And let that out. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. and I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is love. There is love. In the stillness of this moment, there is love. There is love. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is love. In the stillness of this moment I feel love. I feel love. In the stillness of this moment, I feel love. I feel love. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment, I feel love. In the stillness of this moment, I am peace. I am peace. In the stillness of this moment, I am peace. I am peace. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment, I am peace. In the stillness of this moment, I am love. I am love. In the stillness of this moment, I am love. I am love. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment, I am love. In the stillness of this moment, I am. In the stillness of this moment, I am. And I rest, and I trust, and I breathe, and know that in the stillness of this moment, I am. In the stillness of the moment, we find ourselves aligned with the divine, knowing that we are love, we are peace, We are compassion. We are whole. Breathe that all in. And let that out. So, in the crazy. We have the power to go within. We don't have to get caught up in the whirlwind. We can be the calm inside the storm. And, all right, James, I'm going to need your help. Oh, did it go? Yay. Did you do it? You did? Okay. So here's some things. Things that are not my job and things that are my job. Let's go to the first one, James. Not my job is to fix or save people. Okay? My job is to love people. It is not my job to be liked. It's nice though, but it's not my job to be liked. What it is to be authentic. It is not my job to do it all. I try. My job is to take the next step. Okay. It is not my job to please everyone. It is my job to speak my truth. It is not my job to hold it together. It's okay. Feel the feelings, do the things. It is my job to breathe. Allow the things to happen and just breathe through it. Next slide, James. So if the race is over, what then? We live. We love. We forgive. We breathe. We chop wood. We carry water. We stay awake. We become the love that outweighs the hate. Maybe the race was never the point. Maybe the point was always awakening together. Maybe the point is not to beat one another, but to belong to one another. Beloveds, start your engines. Life has begun.
Are we here? Yep, there we go. Michael has no idea what I'm about to do. I would like any board member who's here to come up to the stage, please. Paul, I need that stool. It's okay, I'll get another one. I'll get another one. Michael, follow me.
Yes, ma'am. Can I have my water?
Yes. I have something else for you here. Okay. This is, Michael's leaving for sabbatical, and he'll be gone for 4 weeks, and we'll wait for Lennae to get her phone off. He is about to launch his ministerial program at Unity Worldwide. Yes. Michael had a lot to do to get us to this point. He had prerequisites that he had to do, plus working a job, plus being our musical director, plus being our spiritual mentor here as well. So this is a big day to be here where we are now. So today, we take a moment to honor and bless Reverend Michael as he prepares to begin a new chapter in his spiritual journey. Over the past several years, Michael has walked a path of growth, commitment, service, and faith. He stepped into spiritual leadership during an important and at times challenging moments in the life of Unity of Indianapolis. And through that journey, he has continued to say yes to Spirit, yes to learning, and yes to his calling. While balancing the responsibilities of work, ministry, music, and leadership, he has remained committed to pursuing the path of unity ministry and answering the deeper call that has been unfolding within him. As a community, we recognize that this step is not simply an educational journey, but a sacred unfolding. It is a part of the continued becoming of the minister and spiritual leader he is called to be. Today, we surround Michael with our love, our encouragement, our gratitude, and our prayers. Individually and collectively, we lift him in faith as he begins this season of sabbatical, renewal, study, and spiritual expansion. And also, I invite us now to join together as we do a prayer. And I see some of you are sending out your blessings, and that's what I ask everyone to do. And I will get to a part of the prayer where I will say, repeat after me. Reverend Michael, we bless you with love, wisdom, strength, and peace. We honor your dedication, your willingness to serve, and your commitment to answering Spirit's call. As you begin this new chapter of study, renewal, and unfoldment, may you be guided, supported, and inspired every step of the way. May this sabbatical be a time of restoration, growth, clarity, and joy. May you feel the love and prayers of this community surrounding you always. We affirm that Spirit goes before you, walks beside you, and rises within you. And as you continue your journey, we hold the vision of our highest good unfolding with grace and purpose. And now repeat after me. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your heart.
Thank you for your heart.
Thank you for saying yes to the call.
Thank you for saying yes to the call.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Now, yes, yes, let's do it. I have one more thing to share. I brought a table-length tree. And I'm going to be putting this flyer in the friendship room with some instructions. And this is where I'm asking you to participate. I also brought a rainbow of colors of ribbon. So the instructions simply say, add a ribbon to the prayer tree. We are calling it the tree of many prayers. Write a brief prayer, a blessing, or your loving thought, then tie it to the branches as a symbol of your love and support for Reverend Michael. And I'm going to leave this. And I'm going to leave this tree up while you're out. So by the time you come back and everyone's had a chance, it will be full of ribbons. And I want you to look at that tree in the future and just know how we hold you in our heart.
Thank you all. Each of you online and each of you here in this sanctuary are unique expressions of God. Amen. Michael, you are a beautiful, unique expression of God. Thank you. But as you're here sharing your uniqueness, we give thanks for that, and we also welcome those of you who are here for the first time. Whether you arrived here intentionally or simply followed a nudge of spirit, know that you're exactly where you need to be. At Unity, we honor each person's unique spiritual journey and provide practical spiritual teachings that support healing, growth, and a deeper awareness of the divine that's within each of us. If you haven't already, please visit, or we invite you to visit our welcome table in the vestibule if you're here for the first time. And if everyone could, if you are here for the first time, maybe if you could wave at us, or if you stand for a quick moment, because I think we do have a few guests that are here this morning. We have a row of gentlemen here. And thank you again for joining us. Our theme in 2026 is moving from vision to creation. We talk about the shift, to feel the shift, and to be the change. And we talked about the change this morning. For May, our focus is the power of power. So affirm with me the following. I have the power to create my world. And one more time. I have the power to create my world. At Unity, we celebrate our prosperity every week, and prosperity comes in many ways. Love of family, love of each other. As we celebrate our prosperity, we embrace the spiritual practice of giving, and we encourage everyone to practice giving as a way to support our community and to grow spiritually. It's your offerings of your time and talent and gifts that help this community grow spiritually. It's your offerings that support this community, allowing us to continue our mission and to be a thriving spiritual center. If you feel nourished today, there's multiple ways to give. Many of you gave yesterday as we cleaned up the sanctuary and many sections of the friendship room. We gratefully welcome any gifts that you can offer. We understand that everyone's situation is different, and we appreciate any form of support. Instead of passing a plate, there are baskets outside the sanctuary as you leave. There's envelopes in the seat pockets in front of you, and there's a QR code in your bulletin that allows you to give financially. Let us now express our gratitude. If you're giving today, or if you're online, hold that money or check order in your hand or in your thoughts. And our affirmation, if we could all read this aloud together. Divine love, working through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am grateful. Let us pray. Gracious Spirit of life and love, we give thanks today not only for the gifts that have been placed into these hands, but for the hearts that have offered them. For every dollar shared, for every hour of time spent, for every prayer that's offered, every quiet act of service, we recognize the deeper gifts behind it. It is love in action. May what has been given here multiply in ways seen and unseen. May generosity return as peace, purpose, and opportunity for all. And may this community continue to prosper in love, compassion, and hope. Amen. Amen. All right. Have a few announcements. Our prayer chaplains will be on both sides of the sanctuary immediately following service, so if you have a prayer of need, a prayer of thanksgiving, a prayer of healing, please join them. Last week we talked about having classes on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It will be fun if we have classes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But this Monday, Reverend Michael has his class at 6:30 p.m. It's John Paul Roach's book, Unity and World Religions. On Tuesday, we have Songs That Heals with Sally Applegate, Rodman, at 5:30 p.m. Heart and Soul Sisters meet on Wednesday, May 27th at 6 p.m. So 3 opportunities to join us during the week and create more community. We had a great spring cleanup day yesterday, and if you were here yesterday, raise your hand or stand up for a moment because it was a labor of love. Rosemary and Sonia and Steve and Michael and Ed. Hopefully you've noticed some of the changes as you've gone through, but it really was a labor of love yesterday, so thank you, thank you. Arts and Spirituality Show, we have that coming up in the month of June. If you know any artists, if you're an artist, please connect with Reverend Ed, and more information will come. I think there's also an entry form in the fountain room for a little bit more information that you can sign up on. We have the Pride Parade that is coming up June 13th, I believe, if that's correct. 9:30 a.m. would be line up for the parade itself, or actually the parade starts at 9:30, so we'll be going over a little bit before 9:30. And we're also going to have a booth at the Pride Festival that follows. And so from 11 to 5 p.m., 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the 13th, we need people or volunteers to help us man that booth, or persons that booth. We have a numerous number of fundraisers that we're doing, the soundboard system, speaking loudly from the back of the room. We're continuing to renovate our bathrooms. As you know, we've renovated the 2 here in the sanctuary. We have the 2 in the friendship room, so give those thoughts. And we also have the memorial garden that will come to fruition outside our friendship doors. The city of Indianapolis approved that peace garden 2 weeks ago, and that work begins on June 30th, so more information to come in that regard. Yeah. The bookstore has had a faith lift, not facelift, but faith lift. So stop in and check it out. And many thanks to Reverend Ed and others who, another labor of love to put that together. And if you have any future announcements, also see Reverend Ed for those, and we'll make sure that those get spoken to. Thank you. There's a lot to keep you informed on. And so now, if we can, rise and create a huge loving circle. And for those of you who are here for the first time, we have a tendency to like to hold hands and create a circle of love. So please join if it feels right or appropriate to you.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me, let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. The light of God surrounds us.
We are the light of God.
The love of God enfolds us.
We are the love of God.
The power of God protects us.
We are the power of God.
The presence of God watches over us.
We are the presence of God.
Wherever we are, God is. We are divine, and all
is well.
Michael, for a second. Before you break, Lee Pipes is with us. Lee, raise your hand in case everybody doesn't know you. Lee's had many prayers of healing, and Lee has experienced a healing and remission of his illness. So please celebrate.
Amen. Go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out.
Shine your light, go out and shine, go out and shine. Go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light, go out and shine, go out and shine. Step out and take a chance. Open up, join the dance. Relax, enjoy the ride. Let nature be your guide. You gotta go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. Go out and
One voice, one hand, one heart. Wanna change, make a start. We're one big family. What's good for you is good for me. Come on, go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. Go out and shine.
Hey, guys, I forgot to announce that in the friendship room we have cake. And Michael will be there if you want to say your good lucks and farewells.
Yep, please do. And I will see you on June 28th. Except for tomorrow night. We'll be here for class.